Hi everyone, I'm FARAH BINTI JANUDIN from Group E. Today we'll be introducing our report which focuses on the importance of supply chain management, especially in the automotive industry. In today's fast-moving global economy, having a smooth and efficient supply chain is key that affects everything from production speed to customer satisfaction. In Malaysia, the automotive industry plays a big role in the economy, and Proton Holdings Berhad is one of the most well-known company. We choose Proton for this report because of its more history as Malaysia's first national car production, and also because of the impressive improvement it made after teaming up with China's Geely in 2017, and that's partnership really helped Proton grow in terms of technology and quality. In this report, we dive into how Proton supply chain works and looking at its structure, the key people involved, how information and materials move, and what tools or strategies they use. We'll also suggest some ways Proton could improve by reducing waste, cutting costs, and applying modern strategies like lean and agile processes. Proton Holdings Berhad was established back in 1983 with a clear goal to reduce Malaysia's reliance on imported cars and boost local industrial growth. The idea came from Tun Dr. Mahathir, and just 2 years later, Proton launched its first model, the iconic Proton Saga. Over the years, Proton produced many familiar models like the Vira, Persona, and Izora. But one of the biggest turning points was in 2017, when Proton partnered with China's Geely. That collaboration helped Proton gain access to better platforms, improved technology, and stronger supply chain system. Models like the X50 and X70 are results of the partnership. Today, Proton operates mainly out of Tanjung Malim, with the older Shah Alam plant still supporting production. The company works with both local and international suppliers and now exports to countries in the Middle East, Africa, and the Asian region. Looking ahead, Proton is aiming to grow globally, especially through eco-friendly vehicles and electric car development, all while staying true to its roots as a symbol of national pride.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ardi ARIYANTO bin SLAMET. My matrix number is B0623100510. I will explain about Proton supply chain structure and flow. Here's the overview of Proton's end-to-end supply chain. It begins with the key supplier like Ingress, Greeley, APM, and Apico, who provide essential components such as engine, electrical system, and body panels. These parts are transported by logistic partner, PKT, DHL, and Post Logistic, handling both inbound deliveries to factories and outbound shipment to dealers. Manufacturing takes place at Proton Tanjung Malim and Shah Alam plant, where the car undergo assembly, painting, welding, and quality control. Once complete, the vehicles are delivered to Proton EDA SDN BHD and authorized dealer who handle sales, marketing, and after-sales support. Finally, the car reach customer and user in Malaysia and export markets, completing the supply chain loop. Next, flow of information, product, and funds. First, material flow, moving component and vehicle. Proton supply chain begins with its supplier. Tier 1 consists of local manufacturer like Ingress and APM Automotive, while Tier 2 includes global vendors from China, Japan, and Germany supplying critical components such as engine and electrical system. Once received, these materials are transported to Proton's key manufacturing plants, Tanjung Malim for main assembly and Shah Alam for sub-assembly process like welding, painting, and quality control. After assembly, the completed vehicle moved through Proton EDA and authorized dealership, reaching both the domestic buyer and international markets, such as Pakistan and Egypt. Next, information flow. Synchronizing demand and production. At the heart of Proton supply chain efficiency lies its integrated ERP system. This connects Proton production schedule with suppliers' timelines, ensuring that material arrives just in time for assembly. On the customer side, dealership provides sales data and customer insight, allowing Proton to forecast demand and adjust production accordingly. Dealer orders are processed in real time, streamlining logistics and inventory management. And next, financial flow, closing the supply chain loop. Finally, we have the financial flow. Customer makes payment to dealers, who in turn remit wholesale price to Proton after deducting transaction costs and license fees. Proton then pay its supplier for raw material, completing the cycle. This integrated financial structure ensures smooth transaction and supports long-term sustainability in Proton's operation. To sum up, Proton supply chain is a well-orchestrated system balancing material movement, data-driven decision-making, and financial transaction. By synchronizing each element, Proton maximizes efficiency and ensures seamless vehicle delivery from suppliers to showroom.
Hi, my name is NURIN BINTI RAZALIE and my metric number B0623103229, and I will be sharing about the methods and technology uses in Proton supply chain. So, Proton uses just-in-time or JIT, which means parts only arrive when they are needed. This helps save space and reduce waste. Then, there is vendor managed inventory or VMI, where the suppliers are the one who monitor and refill stock. It helps prevent delays. Next, Proton applies lean manufacturing, which simply means removing unnecessary steps to make work faster and more efficient. To manage everything smoothly, Proton uses an ERP system like SAP. This connects all departments like inventory, production, and finance, so they can work together in real time. For tracking, they use RFID and barcode scanning, which make it easier to locate parts accurately. In the warehouse, they use a warehouse management system or WMS to automate storage, picking, and shipping. They also use a digital twin, which is a visual model of the factory. This helps them test changes without stopping real operation. On top of that, cloud analytics helps them predict end demand and make smarter decisions. Lastly, they use AGVs, robots that carry parts around the factory, and RPA, which help automate admin work like invoicing. So, in short, Proton uses a smart and modern supply chain that's fast, efficient, and automated.
So, hi everyone, my name is Hidayati SOFEA PT KOSNAN B06131449, and today I will be presenting on how Proton can enhance its supply chain performance to stay competitive in the automotive industry. So, we look at 5 key strategies. So, first one is supply chain improvement, just-in-time and lean digital tools and automation, supplier localization, and green logistics and agile technique. Okay, so firstly, enhancing Proton supply chain performance. So first, Proton needs to improve 3 main things, which is speed, cost efficiency, and waste reduction. These are crucial if Proton wants to stay relevant and compete with global car brands. So to achieve this, Proton can apply lean methods, automation, and better supplier strategies to streamline the supply chain and improve overall performance. So secondly, apply just-in-time JIT and lean manufacture. Next, Proton can also adopt just-in-time or JIT manufacture, which is this means parts only arrive only when they are needed and not stored in advance. It helps to cut down on warehouse clutter, holding costs, and by combining JIT with lean manufacture, Proton can eliminate wasteful steps, improve efficiency, and become more competitive in global car makers. Okay. Thirdly, use of digital tools and automation. Technology can really boost Proton's supply chain. By using AI for demand forecasting allows better prediction based on past sales and market trends. IoT tools like sensors can also provide real-time updates on part vehicles and logistics. This also increase transparency and allow Proton to solve supply issues faster. So Proton actually already uses SAP, which is actually really great, but integrating AI can make it even smarter and also more responsive. Next, fourthly, localize more suppliers. Currently, Proton still relies on a lot of foreign suppliers, which can cause delays and also add more costs. By training and developing local suppliers, Proton also can reduce import, related risk, and also costs, support the Malaysian economy, and also reduce its carbon footprint. So, local sourcing also improves speed and flexibility, especially when facing global disruption. So, last but not least, green logistics and ultra technique. Lastly, Proton should also focus on green logistics and ultra supply chain technique. It's actually really good for optimizing delivery route, saves fuel and also cut pollution. Using fuel efficient or electric vehicle also help with sustainability. And also, an agile supply chain means Proton can respond quickly to customer demand and avoid overproduction. So this also help Proton stay aligned with consumer trends and environmental expectation. So as a conclusion, to summarize, Proton can also boost its supply chain by improving speed, cost, and waste control. Secondly, using JIT and lean manufacture. Third, leveraging digital tools like AI and IoT. Fourth, localizing suppliers. And fifth, embracing green and agile strategies. So by doing all this, Proton can stay competitive, efficient, and future ready. So that's all from me, and I will pass to the next person. Thank you.
Hi, I'm William. I will present about the conclusion. So, to conclude, Proton has come a long way by combining the traditional manufacturing practice with a modern technology like EPR system and RFD tracking system with the digital twice. The partnership with Git has further strengthened its operation and supply chain performance. Well, the company used effective methods such as just-in-time and lean manufacturing to reduce waste and improve efficiency. Still, Proton has faced the challenges like the over-reliance on the fractional supplies and limit use of the advanced forecast tools. To overcome this problem, Proton should focus on their development more to developing routes through green logistics. By stating this flexible and responsibility to change their customer demands, Proton can not only lead in the Malaysian market but also compete stronger on a global level. With this improvement, Proton supply chain has become a more realistic and sustainability and competitive in the future. That's all for me. Thank you.